Visual prop 1, handout, page a handout, and YouTube video. 1 head, 2 heads, 3 heads, 4 heads, 5 heads, 6 heads, 7 heads, and 8. Thank you guys for coming. Enjoy the speech. Good afternoon, class. My name is Matt, and today I'm going to speak to you about getting to know yourself a little bit better. So I'll start by saying this. Who in this room has ever taken a step back and, looked at how much we allow social media to jade the way we think about things and who we are as people because of social norms or like being cool and making yourself look better to other people that might not even know you? I know I have. I had to take a step back for a while and look at who I was as a person and really think about, what am I doing with myself? This isn't me. So I needed to find ways, to get to know myself a little bit better. So that's what I'm going to talk to you guys about today. We'll start with goal setting, exercises you can do every single day to get to know yourself just that much better, and the benefits of knowing yourself to close it out. So goals. We'll talk about long-term goals to begin with. These are the goals that you go through and you say, I want to be an entrepreneur, or I want to be a lawyer, or a doctor, or a professional bodybuilder. I want to be aesthetic with a 10-pack of abs. These are things that aren't going to come in a day. These are things that are not going to come in a week or a month or a year. These are 5, 6, 7-year plans that you have to work for. And in doing so, it'll help you, kind of get to know yourself just that much better through achieving those goals, striving for those goals, and learning every single day through going for them, who you are. Short term. Short term is the things that you'd be like, I want to get an A in this class, or I want to bench this much, or I want to squat this much, or I want to put up this much weight on the bench. I want to do this, that, and the other, but it won't take me that long. Those are the short-term ones, and those are the ones that are very valuable, but in a lot of ways. Failing to reach those goals will help you out, and achieving them will help you out. Failure is more thought-provoking than being successful in these goals. That's what I have found out as a person. Through not achieving goals, I found out that I need to get back up and try it again, or I need to change the goals around and figure something out because it's not working. And you learn a lot from that process, the process of failure, I feel. They allowed you to get to know yourself as a person, goals. So part 2 is the importance of these goals. It gives meaning and reason to make decisions every single day through every life experience and things like that. Harvard's definition of goal setting says goal settings is a process of establishing outcomes to serve as an aim for everyday goals and actions. So therefore, you're working towards these things. It's setting an outcome in order to make decisions daily. It's not doing daily things to make an outcome. It's the other way around. That's what Harvard's saying. And these allow motivation to become the best version of yourself as a person, which is what the handout I gave you guys talked about. This is Elliot Hulse. He's a professional strongman and bodybuilder. And he goes through and he talks about how becoming the best version of yourself spiritually, mentally, physically, emotionally, just in general. He said, subjectively, I had never liked anyone telling me what to do. I'd rather fall on my face screwing up things that I did, not someone told me to do. And there's a lot of truth in that. There's a lot of truth in learning through your own experience and getting to know yourself that much better. And that's a lot of what he discusses. That's why I'm a fan of his. Point 3, the benefits of knowing yourself. Living a happier life as a person. Just being more comfortable around people and around environments where people might be anxious or nervous, and being able to really amplify yourself and be like, hey, look, I'm comfortable with myself. You should be too. Here's how I did it. Being able to spread that as well is another thing. Stanford says, a life of meaning is tied to a valued sense of self. Stanford's an Ivy League school, so they can't be wrong, am I right? They go through and they talk about how, knowing yourself just leads to a happier, more successful life, whether it be in relationships, whether it be in the workplace, whether it be in the gym, whether it be with your friends, socially, anything like that. Just knowing yourself is beneficial. You're going to exude confidence. You're going to look like a better person to other people. And that's powerful. That's really powerful. Spreading that. It's not hard. If you already have that confidence that we just spoke about, if you already have the goals and you can speak to people about what you plan on doing, what you're working on doing every single day, obviously they're gonna look at you and be like, wow, this guy's a really cool guy. I want to be like him. Then you can discuss, how you did it, how you're doing it, and maybe they're going to change themselves in order to look back and be like, wow, like a mirror reflection kind of image thing. So we talked about the visual here. Now we'll go ahead and go through. This is Preacher E. He's somebody who I followed for quite some time. He went to Michigan State and did this really famous speech, and it blew up overnight over on social media. This guy is a genius, absolute genius, and he talks about how he grew up and this, that, and the other, and how he achieved his goal was he was homeless, and now he's a rich, influential, motivational speaker. So we're going to listen to what he has to say for 30 seconds.
Watch this. We're talking about sacrifice now. The important thing is this. You're right, what I'm saying. We only have about 3 more minutes. Listen to me. The most important thing is this. To be able at any moment to sacrifice what you are for what you will become.
Alright guys, I hope that helped you. I hope it helped you get to know yourself a little bit better, understand what getting to know yourself does for a person, and get some ideas for goals to set, or get an idea of what goals were if you didn't know beforehand. That way you can get to know yourself just that much better. Thank you guys. Guys, I'm going to open it up to any questions you guys might have for me. So any questions? Oh, camera girl's got one. Go ahead.
What do you do every day to better yourself?
Ooh. Okay. Well, every single day I go to the gym with my 2 best friends, Bruno and Grant. We hit the gym hard every day. We eat right. So we read. I read. I don't know about them too much, but I read a lot. I read books about my future, about my goals. For instance, The Man's Search for Meaning by Viktor E. Frankl, a psychiatrist, which is actually what I want to be when I grow older. So not only am I learning about how to find meaning in life, but I'm also finding a way, like reading about things that I want to be when I'm older, such as a psychiatrist. So every day I go to work, I go to school, I study, I'm social, I'm very social, take advantage of every social media there is, and kind of exude myself through there, show, the world who I am, and reading and going to the gym, like I said, setting goals and trying to achieve them. Anything else? No? One more chance? Alright guys, thank you for your time.